Aries, and welcome to your January 2018 general reading. Sorry, it's just quite exciting to say that. It's the first time I've said it, okay? So just give me a minute here, Aries, just looking at your reading. There's this desire within your heart this month, Aries, for joy, okay, for lightness, okay, for celebration, because what you most want is this Three of Cups, okay? Now, this is a relationship issue. The 3 comes after the 2, so I've been moving it forward to a new stage and a new place, okay? But just give me a minute, because you've got quite a lot of emotional cards. You've got the 3 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. That's really, really interesting. So you move into January, the 2 of Discs, and the Knight of Cups. So the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Discs, absolutely multiple meanings here. It's about letting go of something you're holding on to, okay? Some Aries have been juggling multiple life situations. It can be anything, job and family, to relationships, but you've been juggling and you're having to let go of one of them, Aries, okay? Only you know what this means. Sometimes it's a bit like you've got 2 jobs and you're having to let go of one of them. I'm particularly getting this more of an emotional thing because it comes with the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is about being offering love, okay? But he's got a much deeper meaning, because when the tarot was created, this would be a classic story of a knight that's had to do a bit of a battle, okay? So he battles his own demons, his own fears, and he's came through. A decision's been made to let go of one of these pentacles, and he's came through and he's offering the goblet. He's offering love because he's overcame some personal difficulties. And I am actually thinking back to your fortnightly reading, and you definitely got a lot of change and a lot of battling through to get to the Ace of Cups, and you do have the Ace of Cups in this reading as well. So what you most want is this joy, this lightness, this celebration. Now you've got a really interesting supportive card, okay? The 5 of Discs. So don't worry, because in your money house you've got the 10 of Discs. So I don't think you've got much to worry around your job and around income. So the 5 of Discs is, how I'm going to read this card is not about money. I'm going to read it about self-esteem, a feeling of lacking, not being good enough, feeling a failure, you know, all those really difficult emotions, Aries, that we all have. But this is supporting you. So it's almost propelling you forward to make changes. So do you understand what I mean? If we pull this card, or we're in a difficult state of mind, or even having financial worries, as a supportive card, it's making and forcing you to make some changes, basically. And it's going to be good changes because you've got the 3 of Cups, the 10 of Discs, and the 6 of Cups. So even though it looks that you've been driven forward by quite difficult emotions, my feeling is trust the process, Aries, basically. Actually, because I'm looking at your cards, definitely trust the process. Now, what you're struggling with is a Hanged Man. So you're struggling with not being able to control a certain situation. You might feel that there's a few issues that you haven't got control of, that you're having to wait and see, be patient. You're having to allow certain situations to evolve rather than, you know, taking the lead. I am and I will energy. The Hanged Man has to be the total opposite of that. This is about surrendering control, trusting. When he's hanging himself upside down and he's got nothing, he's not got anything in his pockets, he absolutely has nothing. So you're being challenged to let go of control, okay? And this letting go of control might be what's putting you in the Five of Discs. There's some fear. You might feel sort of separated from spirit and from other people. You really have got nothing to worry about, Aries. In your relationship house, you've got the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is generally a reconciliation card, but it means it's also about innocence. It's about joy. It's about getting what you want and getting what you need. And it doesn't really get much better than that, does it, Aries, really? About, you know, your relationships are, there's a reconciliation, there's a coming together, there's a deep emotional expression, and it's two-way. But it's also about that beautiful innocence of heart, being joyful and being expressive, a bit like the Three. Around work and money, you've got the Ten of Discs, and that's the ultimate in the money card. It starts at an Ace, and it progresses and finishes at the 10. So for you as Aries who are having financial issues, there really isn't anything to worry about when this 10 shows up. This is about having enough to share, because look, the box is open. He's not guarding and he's not protecting. So this could be a new job, new house, new income, new business, but it's good. It can be inheritance. Now, at the level of your soul or your inner life, you've got the Magician, so really powerful here, Aries, okay? I'm laughing because, you know, our soul is the most powerful part of us anyhow, okay? It's what propels everything. And you've got the Magician card here. Absolutely full of focus, full of intention for new beginnings, using emotional power, mental strength. You're using your will to manifest the 4 Aces, which is a new beginning, practically, financially and emotionally. Okay, I mean, with the Magician, remember, he cannot get through if you're already full of your own stuff, okay, of your own story. So he has to be empty, and the Hanged Man is about being empty. This is your challenge, but by letting go of control, Aries, you're being filled up with soul power, and soul power is the only true power that exists in this world, okay, because the rest can be taken, but soul power cannot be taken. What an exciting reading. Now your outcome, now don't worry, first of all you've got the 5 of Cups, but then you've got the Ace of Cups. So I tend to either stop at a major or an Ace, or if none show up, it just means that the situation's not being resolved. The 5 of Cups is that feeling of crying over spilt milk, what's been lost. Sometimes it's that grief card. So you're grieving the 3 cups that have spilt, okay? Now grieving and feeling your feelings is never a negative, ever. It depends how long you do it for, Aries, because you don't want to build your reality there. Behind these 3 cups lies 2 cups, 2 golden, fresh cups. And right after the 5 comes the Ace, which is a new emotional chapter. It's the gift of love, the eye of God looking down through your heart, connecting the eye and the mind, seeing through love. But essentially, it's a whole new emotional chapter, Aries. And I can hardly think of a more exciting tarot reading, to tell you the truth. I do understand that 5 is supporting you. So what that's saying is you're being maybe propelled forward through a sense of inadequacy and difficulty, but boy, are you being propelled forward. And as letting go of control, you're actually accessing soul power, which is the most strongest power that exists in this whole universe. Okay? I don't know what to say, Aries, okay? You can contact me directly. My email's in the About section if you'd like a personal reading for 2018 or whatever. Okay, Aries, I'm a bit excited for you. Loads of love. Bye.